What is up YouTube? It is Matty, and this is potentially the biggest raid that I've ever done, and I wanted to quickly show you my attack log first, and yeah, quickly show you the raid that I did. And you can see here that some of these loot raids I'm doing are humongous. I'm using Super Queen, so just typically going for dead bases or bases where it's easy to get to the loot. And you can see having huge success with it. It's possibly the most fun I've ever had farming in Clash of Clans, and I just think Super Queen for me is the future. It's the way forward. And you can see at Town Hall, I'm Town Hall 10, and loot is absolutely sweet for me. But we're going to come up to it in a minute, guys, and you can see the loot is just incredible. But here it is, the daddy, the absolute awesome one. Quickly, I'm just going to show you what sort of raids I've been getting on the others. You can see it's a perfect dead base. Push it, just doing Super Queen around the outside, using archers to help, king in as well, just to try and get the extra collectors, that sort of thing. You can see just making use of the queen and the healers to get most of the loot, because the queen has the highest damage per second out of any unit in the game. Therefore, if you can start her at the start and keep her going the whole way through, you're on to a winner. So it's that exact sort of strategy and deployment method. So again, on this one, another dead base, another huge amount of loot, just Super Queen in around the outside. I have got series called Learning Super Queen. I've got series that are highlighting different using Queen in the Queen walks in Clan Wars, that sort of thing. But yeah, get used if you're Town or 9 or above, get used to making maximum use of the Queen for both farming and for war, because she is the best unit in the game because of her range and power. Anyway, let's go through to the raid I wanted to show. I am in a rush because I've got to go to work, but you can see where I placed my queen now. I put her at the top towards the left hand side, so she was going to push round to the left. Now because of that, you can see I wall broke straight in, and I was going to send my king with archers to boot. And I'm not going to be sparing on the rage spells. I'm just going to, because it was such a big loot raid, I was happy to just sort of almost not spam them, but use them. Use them without just go for it basically. Same with my like jump spell. Send it in. Tried to get the king to go into the core, see if I could get him to do some damage on the dark storage. But all the Teslas started popping up. The Inferno was there. Now I made a decision to break the queen in, which was right or wrong. My thought was, if I could use her rage and ability, use rage and her ability to sort of try and keep her alive, that it would burn the Inferno out. Because the other one was burnt out, I thought that this one might be close, and I wanted to get every ounce of loot on this raid, so that's why I properly went for it. You can see I'm using archers to funnel in. I'm trying to destroy those outside buildings, so the queen just wants to go inside the base. That's my plan. Get her in, and then get her into that core and take down the dark storage, because I wanted to get everything. I was going for it. So this is the risky bit now, where she's going to approach the Inferno soon, and that's why I put the rage spell there, just to try and counter that, to give get her raged healers on. She's going to come up against the queen in a second as well, so I just wanted to keep her health high for when the Inferno beam hits her. She starts losing health, because as soon as the Inferno beam touches her, the healers are negated. And here it is, look, she's starting to lose health, but then the Inferno depletes, which is what I was going for. And now she's going to break into the core. I'm using archers to clean up the drills on the right hand side, and now that I'm in the core, I've got 45 archers remaining, and I'm just going to bide my time, because I'm waiting for all those defences, particularly that wizard tower, to get locked onto the queen. You see I pop the ability then. Here's the wizard tower on the queen. Wizard tower's now queen's now going to shoot it. You dump the archers down to try and get the remaining bits of loot. And I was so close to being able to sort of pull through with the 3-star on this one. She just got hit by a couple too many defences at one time on a bit where she was low health and the healers were moving. Otherwise I'd have been able to bring away the 3-star, which would have been amazing. But didn't matter, still able to bring a huge amount of loot. Now if you add the league bonus to that, which is 70,000 of each and about 360 dark, I think, that's 970 on the gold, 830 on the elixir, and 6.2 on the dark elixir. So absolutely huge loot for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. I wanted to share this experience and moment with you in my Clash career, because potentially the biggest raid I've ever seen. So loving the Super Queen. I suggest you guys use it too. Obviously I've got other series that are going through it, so subscribe to my channel. Let me know what your thoughts are. Peace.